Welcome to War Commander Unshackled. We're doing a test, not of the emergency broadcast system, but our own test. Trying to figure out if it's YouTube, if it's OBS, or if it's me, or if it's me having somebody else on. So, I need to find out if anybody is in YouTube and can hear me just fine at least. Please let me know. I got YouTube up, not like in a separate window, but when you use OBS, you can see it in the same window as the main screen. That's hard to tell. Okay, why don't you start talking? Didn't you have some notes that was from last week that was kind of left out of the notes that you could still mention about some of this stuff,
Um,
like about Braden or whatever?
not really. I mean, we're gonna we can talk about the diary, the CM diary that went out yesterday,
Okay.
since it's probably the hot topic now.
And so far, you're not echoing like the other night, so go ahead.
Okay, cool. Uh, oh, before I start, just a public service announcement. By now, everyone's probably looking at the world map and seeing destroyer boss bases coming out. I'm like, well, it's not Sunday, so what the heck is going on? Uh, well, it seems like Kixeye had a surprise for us and they dropped them early. But don't worry, they're still gonna drop in on Sunday. So if you can't get, like, have time to do them today, it's still gonna come in on Sunday. And you also have the advanced resource bases coming up now. So you have plenty of stuff to do, I think. So have fun. Are you screen sharing the diary? Just so that everyone can see what I'm talking
No,
about.
no, but if you want to, or can you, on that one?
No, I can't, sadly.
Okay, so let me see something here. One of your relatives.
My brother is butting in. That's my brother butting in.
Let's see. So Discord, general announcements. It'd be under announcements. So we're looking at what check CM diary. That one.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let me pull that over real quick. All right. Ready to go. You want to go ahead and start reading?
Okay, give me a second. Okay. Um. Okay, so there's this CM diary that was posted by Drake, which is now it said coming up in March. It's almost spring, and the battlefield is just heating up for March. The Shadow faction nearly caused a nightmare. See what you could have been in Operation Chaos Apocalypse. You'll be able to unlock the new Gem 4 Corpus unit, the Gorgon, as well as our first ever mercenary contract. Now, if anyone's wondering why are we still in the Shadow Alliance saga and we already have like 4 events on them, or like no, it's 5 events at this point, I believe. So it's like usually it's just 4 events and then we're done with the faction and we move on to another one. So this is basically the thing is this event is like the last event you're gonna see which has this type of structure, I guess you could say. So the events after this one, which is event 102 and onward, there won't be any other events that have the same structure according to the Drake's dungeon that was posted a while ago with Braden. So Chaos Apocalypse had commanders seeing what the world would have been if we didn't defeat Sarkis and the Shadow Line. So basically, it's kind of like the nightmare version of Into Chaos, if you remember it, which had an what if scenario.
Yeah.
But this one is not gonna have the same structure. Like, it's not gonna be double the difficulty and double the prizes. It's just gonna be like just a normal event, but just what if scenario. With this event, players can earn the first Gem 4 Corpus unit, the Gorgon. This walking assault drone will fire mortar rounds, dealing even more damage at close range. So the closer you get, it's gonna deal more damage at it. So keep your distance, basically. Operation Chaos Apocalypse runs from March 5th at 10 a.m. PDT to March 11th at 10 a.m. PDT. And here you can see the Gorgon. What do you think about it?
Looks like an alien on wheels. Well, not wheels, but minus the wheels. Or a big old ant that I want to step on. What do you think it looks like?
Everyone's like, this is Onyx and Corpus together, something like this.
Eh,
So I mean, it looks cool. I mean, you would have expected something like a big vehicle or something, but it's kind of like, oh, a nice little tiny drone. I mean, I don't know if it's tiny or not, but I guess it's gonna be like relatively small compared to our other units, but we'll see. So let's see. The first Corpus Gem 4 unit is here. The Gorgon is a walking drone that fires mortars, causing even more damage the closer it gets to its targets. On top of that, it is immune to shock, so good luck slowing it down. So what that means, basically, it's a light vehicle, so expected to have relatively fast movement speed. Or, I mean, it might not be like Hermes level of speed or Romero level of speed, but it's gonna be close enough. The Gorgon can be earned in Operation Chaos Apocalypse. We have mercenary contracts starting at Operation Chaos Apocalypse. Players can begin earning Storm Chaser contracts. There are 2 available during the event. Now, keep in mind, this is not. This is kind of like the map pieces, but keep in mind this event you're gonna be able to earn 2. So, whatever it's probably gonna be Saka's truck again. So you're gonna need to replay it twice to get these 2 contracts. So just keep that in mind when you're replaying. With more to come in future events, once you earn all of them over the next wave of events, you'll be able to unlock the new Storm Chaser unit in this soon to be updated mercenary camp. And everyone's like, yay!
boo.
I bet on it. I mean, yeah, it's been a while since the mercenary camp got any love, so
Yeah,
I'm
true.
pretty sure it's
Probably
pretty
do.
cool to see now that it's way overdue. Yeah.
What? Okay, this is
We
weird.
have the
I have to tell you this. Uh, so this is what I'm getting. It says error messages, and now it's also saying warning: the stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you stream a bit rate of 4,500 K. Okay, I'll have to change that later on. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, is it going well now on YouTube, or is it having some problems?
I'm assuming it's going well. Nobody has anything on side chat. There's only 3 on, and I'm not even one of them because I can see it through OBS. But
Okay.
we'll go back through and check it to make sure. So let's see.
Okay.
There you go.
And we have the upgrade logistics. In February, we updated the amount of logistics you can hold, as well as giving every logistic its own capacity. Upgrade logistics are next. We'll be introducing upgrade logistics that work on lowering the time needed to leveling up your units. Now, one thing we're gonna have to clear here. The last update, which has removed the capacity, like it basically removed the capacity of 6 logistics and basically made you able to have all logistic types. So, for example, you can have all survivor unit specific logistics, all survivor unique specific logistics. You're not just limited to 6 slots anymore. You can have as many, like as much logistic types as possible. So you can have one of each type of logistic available in the game, but each one is gonna have its individual maximum. The maximum is gonna depend on the logistics function, basically. Like there is one here you can see it's white, which is gonna be, it's probably gonna be usable on any unit or any Gem 4 unit. And there is one for Corpus, one for Sentinels, one for Survivors. So it's gonna vary depending on the logistic type. Let's see. Now there is the new user experience, which is still they're working on it, and there is no solid date for it yet, but they're still hard at work at it. And there is HTML5 update. I believe they've finished converting Battle Pirates HTML5, like it's now basically on HTML5, and from what I'm seeing, mostly the opinions are like it's much better than previously.
Yeah, but is
So
it considered live? As in, are we on HTML5 right now?
no, Battle Pirates is the one live on HTML5 now. Like its
Okay.
conversion seems like it completed for the most part,
Okay.
at least.
So does that mean
So
we'll probably have no DCs at all on HTML5? Huh?
I mean, never say never, but it's probably gonna be very slim that you're gonna have that you're gonna experience a flash crash. I mean, it's not gonna be flash based anymore. So
Right. Right.
I don't know if the work has started yet on War Commander for HTML5, but it's probably underway.
Yeah, they said something about like 2 months, um, give or take, as to when it's going to crossover.
Yeah, because I mean, War Commander compared to Battle Pirate, it's much bigger in scale than Battle Pirate, so it's like a longer time, and it's also the code base that comes in fact
Or,
into effect.
right.
Uh, we have the limited time offers system, which is also underway, and that's basically pretty much it. Now, everyone's probably looking and refreshing the diary multiple times, looking, well, where did the survivor single use hero? Where is it? Um, basically, what happened is that uh, heroes are basically have had a change of plans. What those plans are, it's not really clear at the moment. But once the team have a bit more info to share, they'll definitely let you guys know. And I mean, they will on Discord, and I can try to bring them up to the forums. No promises, but I'll try.
And they said on YouTube that you
Uh,
sound just fine. So I think the other day with my internet, and like, I'm showing like error messages and this, that, and the other, and I'm showing that other users may experience buffering, but so far at least one person said it's fine. So and you're on your phone this time, so it could have been my internet the last time that screwed it up. So this is why we're testing it today, because we're trying to figure out what is going on. Is it his phone? Is it his laptop? Is it my internet? I've come to the conclusion that Spectrum is crap. But it's still better than dial up. Okay, so there you go. We got anything
the
else to
more you
cover?
know.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I mean, is there anything on the side chat? Someone asked something.
No, because right now we got just only a couple of users and one of them's not me because I'm going through OBX. OBS.
Mm,
Let's see. I will.
mm,
Let's see. I will screen share. I don't think I can screen share that because this is gonna be interesting. But I think one of these days I'll show on Unshackled Facebook page what it is that you literally have to have. In fact, you know what? I will take a screenshot of what we have to have in order to get this crap running. And then I will post it. I will post it on YouTube. Not YouTube. Oh damn! I need to get it
side
out.
chat.
Yes. Well, not side chat, but the page.
Okay.
Okay. So I got that screenshot, and
While you're posting it, did you try the destroyer boss base today?
oh hell no! I know better than that. Not with my internet acting up during the day. I may do it tonight, but sure as hell ain't gonna do it today. Um, a lot of times whenever I do events and stuff like that, I have to work it really around um, where my internet's gonna be the best. Like for those let's see, elite Omega bases for the chopper. I needed
Mm-hmm.
help right and left during the day, but at night it's smooth. It is so smooth. I could hit it right and left, and I got the rest of, the guys helped me out for the first part of it, and then I had to repair it, and I came back, and it's just beautiful. It was like nonstop, so no DCs or nothing. And I know sometimes it's kick side with the DCs and stuff, but I know in my heart, a lot of times it's my crappy internet. So, uh, let's see.
Mm.
Does anybody on the side chat have any questions for Adele while we have him here with us?
Oh, and for also the Hive campaign has ended, so this event store is gonna have elite and standard atom parts.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, if you missed standard atom parts, you can get them, or elite parts, and it's gonna mark the start of Omega Atoms campaign, which marks them at the sector goal bases for this event, and alongside his first component.
Which is any hints? Any hints?
This is on page 2, which is marked as a spoiler.
Oh, damn it! Damn it!
Drake is probably watching and like, don't you dare say anything or else.
Oh my god. So, is there anything that you can say that's not on the what do you call it? That's not on what we've read up so far on the notes that you can probably give us little teasers and stuff like that about, or not really?
Okay, there are a couple questions that I saw about the Gorgon that I managed to grab some answers from the devs because they are so kind. Okay. Okay.
Go for it.
So let's see. Now, obviously, it's a light vehicle, so it's immune to shock, but not for scramble, unless it gets a tech that makes it immune to scramble and all that. So, and just like other Gem 4s, it's gonna have its own faction talent, which gonna activate only when you have the Corpus faction trait active. As far as how it works, it's basically just lobbing mortar shells, but what's different about it is that it's gonna be able to shoot both ground and air. It's not just a dedicated anti-ground unit, so it can shoot up both ground and air, but it won't shoot at high altitude, obviously. It's not gonna have a bonus range as a base defender. Now, the way Braden told me about it, he said it's not gonna have it inherently. So it's kind of like he's saying it's not gonna have it inherently, but it might have it as a part of a tech bonus. So fingers crossed, I guess. Now, as far as stats, it's still really in testing and finalizing, so it's too early to see any stats on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, it kind of looks like a reverse Dracon. Like Dracons are better at long range, but they suck at close range. But these guys are the opposite. Like these guys are probably gonna be like Darkstorm's best friend. It's like come at me, and then they're gonna blast them like crazy.
Right, right.
Mm. The cryo spec up is probably gonna be really great for them, just because it's gonna slow them, which give them their projectiles time to travel to their targets and find their mark. So if you're considering using them in PvP, when you find out how, like, if you see their use in PvP, then make make sure you consider the slow mo spec up as an option to use when you're attacking bases. I mean, everyone's using Devout, and so
Just take a look.
these guys might have an answer for Devout, maybe.
Take a look at the screen. That's what I have to go through to run the show. That's only some of it. Gotta run it
Where?
on 3 screens. You see it?
Wait, where am I looking at?
The Hangouts.
In Discord or what?
Hangouts.
Wait.
You see it? Oh, now it should come up.
I don't think I can see the chat from here.
No,
Yeah, I don't.
the picture itself. What I'm showing. Do you see that?
It's not showing anything. Okay.
That's okay.
I can watch that show back when we're done.
Well, I also got it on Unshackled page, so. But go ahead.
Okay.
So,
I don't think I have anything else. Like,
you don't have anything else?
but you were saying something?
I don't know. Just want to mention that Mike said from the beginning it was working fine, so we appreciate that. Deadly Jonathan, hi. Darnell, hi. So basically, it's gonna be between me and Adele on Saturdays. It could be just him if he wants it. I more so enjoy the actual, like, doing the events to show lowers and higher how they could do it with a little repair, maybe, depending on if I screw up, depending on I have to blame it on my internet. Again, if you watched last night's episode of what I was doing, like Adam, what Adam does to a base and what Adam and Romero does to a base, my internet started screwing up a little bit, and the graphics kind of got messed up a bit, and I wasn't in Hangouts or anything like that. So, and then the other time before this, Adele was on the same phone, and for some oddball reason, we had nothing but echoes. But we didn't really know about it until it went from me to him, and then somebody said on side chat it went to him. So we're just trying to, get the kinks out of this. So I might rename this to like a little test and some spoilers, and post it on Discord, so Drake can find out whether or not you really were telling some secrets or not, which you didn't. You did an awesome job.
I mean, saying it's test and spoilers, it's probably gonna raise red flags. So it's probably just call it test and some news. That's gonna be a bit better.
Okay. All right. Well, we should be doing one, probably tomorrow. You think, for the notes?
It's not gonna. The maintenance is gonna be next Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how well the schedule goes.
Okay. All right.
So it's probably gonna stay the same on Saturday or Friday, whichever you prefer.
Okay. Um, either or is fine. I do help on a couple of, well, now it's down to one show. Um,
Mm.
so far, Bonsai has been very sweet to take over the Muppets, and you
Cool.
know, giving somebody some time off. And we're gonna keep doing Unshackled and try to see if we can bring you some good information that can help the lowers and the uppers. And regarding the video I did last night, I have somebody that's actually going to do a different thing to see based on the level whether or not what the atom that hits you is a max level or a level 1. Do you know if it's a level 1 whenever it hits you and it's not in your queue yet to be built or upgraded?
Ooh, wait, what do you mean?
Like if you don't have a unit, uh, but the Shadow Ops is done, for example, so therefore it's in your go-go bar for testing, doesn't it, doesn't
Yeah,
it,
it's
is it maxed?
if you have the maxed level go-go bar, you can a maxed go-go bar, which is level 22, I believe.
Uh-huh.
You can test any player obtained character unit. So like
Okay.
any unit you can obtain can be tested, regardless if you have it or not, or even if you have even one part of it or not.
Okay.
So I mean I believe next downtime should be able to allow all players to test the destroyer in their bases.
Okay.
Don't
Well,
quote me on that, but it's probably going to be the case
okay.
because we're pretty close to finishing the destroyers phase, and then we move on to a new unique.
Okay.
Uh, yeah.
So then what I'll do is at some future point I'll do something separate for to show um,
Mm.
what Adam does with Romero and the Destroyer and what a Destroyer does by itself. Cause my go-go bar is maxed. So, but if I don't have Adam in my base, you said it would still be whatever max level it should be, based on the fact I got a max go-go bar.
Um. It like it's gonna allow you to test it, but it's gonna be at level 1 or maybe level 5. I remember. I
Okay.
think it was Axel who said that all units that you don't have are like released at level 5, and then once you pass level 5 they're gonna follow the level you have,
Oh,
but
okay.
didn't make quite sure of it. Still,
Yeah,
just something,
that's what I wanted to find out.
and for everyone that is submitting like reports about Adam not like being slowed permanently when he walks over the low wire entanglements, the devs know about it, and it's looking like it's gonna be patched next downtime or
Mm-hmm.
next maintenance. So just fingers crossed. Mm, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it regarding Adam.
Okay. Well, is there anything else, or you think we should can it right here for now?
We'll just keep it short and sweet.
Do you have any shoutouts?
Mm, thanks, thank you for putting up the show,
No.
and thanks for anyone that came in, even though we didn't advertise that we're gonna like do it uh, like even 5 or 6 hours in advance. So thanks for anyone that came in, and yep, have a good luck in these destroyer boss spaces and the advanced material, and have a good hunt. I think that's it.
Yeah, I appreciate your shout out, and my shout out, of course, is to you and all that wonderful information that you are allowed to pass along without getting the belt by Drake, the dirty look by Drake.
Shh, you
um,
heard nothing from me.
yeah, tell them don't look the other way. Shout out to YouTube and to those who will eventually watch and who want to join us on our next shows. Just just keep a lookout for when that little dot gets up on your YouTube, and go in and check it out. And we thank you for watching. Have a good week.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.